Hey everybody in the video online world. Yes, it's me again, Miss Isabel Marie 13, and I know you haven't heard from me in a while, so I'm going to catch you up on everything that's been going on. First of all, I would just like to say, ta-da! I am a winner. I am a Favao Fitness Reset Challenge winner, and that was kind of a surprise, kind of not a surprise, mixed emotions going back and forth, and I'll tell you more about that now. To let you know, today is Sunday, April 22nd. Which makes it week 14 of the Favao Reset Challenge, and it also makes it day 98. Why, you asked, did I just say all that if the 12-week Reset Challenge is finished? Because winners never quit. There's no finish line for me. I haven't hit my goal yet, and just because the 12 weeks is over doesn't mean that I'm done with the Favao yet. So let me catch you up, and let's pretend back up. We went to week 13, and I'll give you the stats for last week. Last week would have been day 91, week 13, day 91, which would have been Sunday, April 15th of the Favao Fitness Challenge, and I actually lost a total of 4 pounds, which would have brought last week's total to 51 pounds of weight loss in 13 weeks with the Favao Reset Challenge, with the Favao products. So it's been really, really great. I was down a ½ inch from my waist, which makes it 14.5 inches, and a ½ inch down from my hips, which makes it 14 inches total. Now this week, like I said, would be week 14, the end of week 14, the beginning of week 15, on Sunday, April 22nd, which is day 98 of the Favao Lifestyle Makeover for myself. I am down a total of 2 pounds this week, which makes it a total of 53 pounds. I've lost 53 pounds in the last 14 weeks. I feel fantastic. I'm down a ½ inch from my waist this week, and that makes it a total of 15, and a ½ inch from my hips, which makes it a total of 14.5 total. The inches I'm not really so worried about. Everybody knows that they know the number and stuff, and it's funny because I tend to lose from my weight and my waist and my hips approximately the same amount, almost the same time, which is cool because it keeps me curvy. I did disappear last week, and a lot of people have been asking me why did you disappear, what happened? Well, a lot of things. One, if I have nothing to say, you know me, I don't make videos. For those of you who have been my friends and subscribers for years, when I have nothing to say, I kind of don't say anything at all, and I think that that's something that, you know, everybody should kind of go by. Yes, I did win the Favao Fitness Challenge and stuff, but here's how it went, and this is kind of why it threw me through a loop a little bit. So everybody knew, us 20 knew that they were going to announce it last Monday on who was the top 3, who was the winners and stuff, and you guys knew that I absolutely wanted it, and I was going for it, and that was just the way it was, and everybody kept asking me at the gym, at the house, you know, I got text messages all day, emails all day, did you win, did you get the call, people within the challenge, people outside of the challenge, people with different companies, you know, I was the winner's champion, the people's people, you know. So I didn't get the call, and I didn't get the call, and I didn't get the call, and I was like freaking out and stuff. And then we got the email saying that they already made the calls, which was like, oh my gosh, to me. It was like, oh, no, like I didn't even place 3rd, like, you know. And then they said that they picked 5 people, so I was like, I didn't place 5th. Like, that is not possible, you know, because of what I know that I put into it and the challenges that I had and stuff. And, you know, of course, if we were picking on our own accord, I think we all would have picked ourselves and stuff. So it was devastating. I'm not gonna lie, it was devastating. It was really, really hard for me and stuff, because it was just the way I put it like this to everybody was this: with all the stuff that me and my son were going through, losing our house, living in an RV, finding a place to stay, now having to find another place to stay because apparently sometimes personalities don't match. I am not going to ever do the roommate thing again, so help me Lord. But so all these things that I was going through, other than my son, the Favao Reset Challenge, winning it was like the only thing that I was looking forward to, the only thing that kept me going. It was my purpose, it was my passion, and I had felt that if I didn't win, that I didn't know, if I didn't win, then I lost, you know, and that's kind of how I felt, and it was just really, really heartbreaking for me, and I didn't know how to take it. It was like the straw that broke the camel's back, and I needed to let go of everything that I've been holding on to, everything that I've been, you know, trying to control. I've been, you know, trying to get my feet planted on the ground, trying to figure out what the next step for me, my son is, trying to do better for him and stuff, and all these things are not working. We're losing this house, and then we have to move there and here and everywhere else, and I just had to let go completely. And I figured that, you know, a lot of people were looking to me for answers. They were looking, you know, like, well, you didn't win, how do you feel, do you think it was fair, you know, why not, you know, what happened, or because only few people within the challenge, we knew that if we didn't get the call, we didn't win, but we didn't know who the 5 were. So I just let it go. Tuesday, I didn't want to know who won. I shut off the cell phone, I shut off the computer, and I just released. I let go of everything. I cried, I was upset, I was happy, I was sad, and you know, the thing is it had nothing to do with Favao. It had everything to do with everything that we've been going through in the last couple months, and I just had to let it all out and let it all go and stuff. And I just realized that, you know, winner, loser, hard, easy, rich, poor, they're just words. They don't define who you are. They don't define what you're doing. They don't define, you know, what you're about. Your circumstances don't define who you are. I mean, I've met some very, 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 very extremely wealthy people that wear like overalls all day, every day, and like a flannel shirt and drive the most beat up car, and you would never know. And I met some really, you know, fancy cars and good looking men and, you know, very, you know, showy, flashy men and women who are actually very poor. So it kind of doesn't define who you are, and I had to let go of that. I had to let go of those labels and you know, winning and losing, things like that as well. So I just completely let go, and I shut everything off because I had nothing to say. You know, did I feel it was done fair? Yes, because I wasn't there. I can't say it wasn't done fair. I can't say it was done fair. I guess I can't say either way because I just wasn't there. And from what I know about Zango is that it's an integrity company built with integral people. You know, it's a company built on integrity. So I've never had a bad experience with them ever. And for me personally, it's like I can't say what the criteria was. I would not want to be one of those judges and stuff. And the people that won, we all won in our own ways. But because of these labels that we had, I know a lot of people felt really bad. So here's the funny thing. I disconnect the phone. I'm not taking calls. I'm not taking emails. I'm just like done. I'm just disconnecting, trying to figure out what the next step for me and my son is. And then I find out on Wednesday that I won in this, like, instead of picking 3 winners, they picked 5. Instead of picking 5 winners, they picked 10. So there's 10 of us out of the 20 of us that won. And I still couldn't get my voice back. I still had nothing to say because of all the empathy that I felt for the 10 people that didn't win. You know, it's like I know what they went through because I went through it for a whole 24 hours before I found out that I actually did win, even though I thought I didn't. And I just felt so, like, my heart broke. My heart went out to them. I was like, you know, should I give it to somebody else? Should I pay for their way? Should I buy them something? Should I give them a hug when I see them? Because whether or not we'll say it out loud, whether we'll say it publicly like I will, it hurt. If you didn't win, it did hurt. It stung a little bit because you know that everybody likes to win. You know, people will do the silliest things. They'll kiss a car for 24, 28, 38, 48 hours. They'll, you know, go on Fear Factor. Everybody wants recognition. Everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to be known for something greater than themselves, that they achieve something greater. But giving me this last week to let go actually showed me that, again, like, all these things don't define me. I am not my clothes. I am not my car. I am not my bank account. I am not, you know, whatever people believe I am to be. You know, I am just me. And if I'm happy being me, then none of that stuff matters. And, you know, I think we let that competitive side, me, oh my God, that competitive side just dominated me because I love to win. I do. I love to win. And I always feel like if you do the work and if you treat people fair and if you go by the rules, you're always going to win. And unfortunately, that's not always the case. This is why I'm not a politician. I don't like popularity contests. I don't like things when they're a little askew and things like that as well. And that's why it's like I just decided to let everything go and to figure out what the next step was for me. So the next step is for me is I'm going to continue this Favao journey. I love Favao so much. I love Zango so much, and it's just been a blessing for me. I know for me personally, when I'm ready to take those, you know, the photo shoots and to take the opportunity, the prizes basically that I won, I will be there. I will be there 100%. But I also feel like I want to commit to my goals completely, and I want to be there in my true self. That means at my goal weight, looking and feeling the way I feel, you know, putting things back together for my son and myself and things like that as well, and being in a position where I feel the best of the best that I am, because I know that that's going to translate in pictures. You can see in everybody's before pictures, we're all like trying to smile, but you can't smile because what you feel on the inside is coming through, and then halfway through you get really, really skinny, you feel really good, and you're like, oh, look at, take this picture, another one, and you can't wait to take the next set of pictures. You're feeling good when I went to Sam's Club to get a new Sam's Club card, and they're like, we have to take your picture, and I got so excited. Never been that excited about a Sam's Club picture ever before, but that's the way Favao makes you feel. And I think that we need to acknowledge the fact that the Favao trainers did a fantastic job, the founders did a fantastic job, the promotional company, namely Sam, and his crew was under a lot of intense pressure, because that's a hard decision to make. How do you determine who is worthy and who is not worthy? So I wouldn't want to be in their shoes. There's some things I can't do, but there's some things I can't do, and I wouldn't want to do something like that. So thank you guys for all the love, all the support. Thank you guys for all the encouragement, all the the comments. I did kind of creep back up online to see what was going on, but at the same time though, it's like I lived my life the last 12 weeks very publicly and exposed it all, and had all these videos. I had made 40 videos, people, 40 videos in 3 months, okay? So it was a lot of videos, and I just needed that little break to like, okay, that this is what's going on, because trust me when I say I'm not out of the woods yet. I'm still going through my own challenges as well. But what's funny is I realize that they're really not challenges. It's just taking that next big leap. And sometimes life, gives you an eviction notice to get your butt on the way. Gives you that push that you need, because had things not turned out the way they had, I would not have the courage or even the notion, the gumption to do what I'm about to do next. So lots of great things coming my way, lots of surprises coming your way, and I'm such a stickler for that and never like to give out any details, but just know at the end it's going to be all good. It's going to be all in all, and you need to kind of get out there and someday is today. And that's actually going to be my next video. I will close this video by saying I won. I am a winner, but I think that we all are, and I think that we need to be putting ourselves in a position where we understand that we gain so much more than we lose by moving forward, by going after our dreams, by having the will to move forward. So thank you guys for all the support. Thank you, Favao, and Sam and your team, Robin and your team, Aaron and your team, everybody's teams, for all the stuff that you did for us and put it together the way you did. I am very humbled and honored to be a part of this, great experience. And for those of you that didn't get a prize, just understand that you're still a winner too. And if there's anything I could do, I will gladly do it. If you need something, if you want something, I'm here for you as well. So guys, if you want to follow the rest of my Favao journey, you can find me at facebook.com/IsabelMarie13, youtube.com/IsabelMarie13. And with Favao, healthy never looked and tasted so good. I will see you guys later, and have a great day. Hakuna Matata.